What up, stream? 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 Today we're gonna be doing Diablo 4. So this is my third character. That's too loud. So, back to what I was saying. We're gonna be streaming, grinding Diablo 4. So, I've tried 3 different characters. Well, this is my third one. First one was a barbarian. I pretty much liked that character the most. Second one was a necromancer. Necromancer was okay. I just don't think it's for me. I'm more of a go in, just start killing a bunch of people. Whereas necromancers, you rely more on tricks, I guess, a better way to put it, or support. I always feel like I am my best support. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like, share, and follow. The YouTube channel is Elevated11 Gaming. Also follow me on Kick. That is Maestro32 or Elevated11 Gaming. Let's get into it. So this is season 2, Season of Blood. Where mainly with the seasonal stuff, you want to focus on killing vampires. They got hot zones that you can go on the map and check. So last time when I made the barbarian character, I mainly focused on trying to do damage through physical attacks. This time I feel like I learned from the first barbarian character and the necromancer. You kind of want to approach this game with a little bit more of strategy. So this time I decided to wear, because a lot of once you build the barbarian up, he has he is a character you want to focus more on his damage, because you're gonna kind of go in there with brute strength. You're gonna surround yourself with many people. I'm still like learning the game a little bit, as you might be able to tell. So right now I'm finna go to the horde of vampires. Honestly, doing the blood or the bleed build, I feel like it's the best bet with a barbarian. because you kind of want to get rid of these cats as quickly as possible. And with the bleed, you can attack them, and you have so much strength that when you attack them, you kind of give yourself leeway to like hit them real hard once or twice. Then that bleed will start setting in, and you just walk off, and he'll just drop. Like I'm gonna show you one of these people I'm gonna attack soon, and I'm not really strong. So right now, mainly, I'm going to try to focus on making people vulnerable. So you want to have most of your attacks that help to make people vulnerable, but while also increasing damage to vulnerable enemies. That's going to help you in the long run. And let me see. I'm looking for something. No, that ain't it. Oh, and whenever you know you finna start grinding, you want to get you an elixir. So armor has. Also, another thing I'm finna try to do is thorns, because I plan on adding a taunt skill to where everybody focus on me. That's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to turn the volume down real quick. So, as you can see, him with the bleed, he just died. Like, I can hit somebody and go right on to the next person. And a lot of times when you see these stronger characters walking around with you, I tend to like to try to just take advantage of them being around, because you just never know when you're going to be in a situation where you by yourself. So always take advantage when you see other characters around you, especially during events. That's like right here. Definitely need to get in the mix of this. Because they're just going to be dropping stuff. And as long as you get you a hit off and you're in the vicinity, you can take advantage of that. As you can see, I already about to level up. And I got more games I'm dropping. I'm gonna start playing a variety of games and just doing a whole lot more content as well. So as you follow the channel, hopefully, you know, actually become a real subscriber and follower of my Kicking YouTube, I'm going to start talking more about my life and letting people get to know me a little bit better. So, I guess I could say I'm one of those people who wired different is what I'm calling it right now. To give you a good example of what I mean by wired different. So, I would say a couple years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, I started Ubering because I'm trying to look towards doing stuff I actually enjoy doing with my life instead of working a job that doesn't really care about me or isn't going to really secure me or my family. And just focus on doing stuff that I love to do. Like, I love playing video games. I played video games all my life. I did take a break at one point. I wish I never would have did that, knowing that, like, I kind of always knew I was going to do something with video games. I just never knew how I was going to put myself in a position to do that. And then streaming, I started watching streamers. Matter of fact, the biggest motivation to me streaming was RDC World 1. I just enjoyed watching them so much, and I just figured, you know, not that I can say that I'm gonna be as good as them because they really, really do it, and they have a team. Whereas I have a team, but I don't have people living with me or nothing like that. And I kind of like my team is busy, you know, living their lives and stuff. But if you watch other videos or see other streams, you will see that my team is pretty consistent as far as like, you know, linking up. See, right now he's a level 39. I'm gonna follow him the entire time because I'm not worried about dying as long as he's around me. I could, you know, try to upgrade gear and all that stuff, but I can do that later. Right now, I'm just gonna take advantage of this man killing everybody and help, you know, kill everybody, the little people that he don't feel like dealing with. But yeah, back to the Wired different. So right now, as of right now, I have over 7,000 Uber trips. That's delivering food and dropping people off. And I really like Uber because I get to do it whenever I want, and it kind of pushed me to move in the direction of owning my own business or just managing what I have to do myself, you know. Hey man, where you going? It's an event right here. Like, I need you this way. Oh, well, I go handle it myself then. I really like this bleed build, and my game plan is I'm gonna go bleed, and I'm gonna also go what do you call that? Like a bunch of thorns, because I've seen some people where they have the thorns build up to where like it gets to a point where you don't do no damage done to you, and it damn near kills the person attacking you. And if I do that with taunt and these bleeds, and I got a skill where like if a person hits me, it automatically set some bleed damage in. I don't know if it stacks with the bleed damage I'm already gonna do. 9 out of 10 it does because this is Diablo, and I honestly like Diablo. Like, it's pretty much been one of my favorite games because it really allows me to be myself when it comes to being violent as I want to. And alright, yeah, I knew I was gonna have a bunch of shit by now. Let's see. And right now I'm still in a lower stage, so honestly, you want to aim towards getting gear that's gonna help you in your build. But right now, you're gonna pretty much salvage most of this stuff, honestly. So you really don't have to care too much about the gear that you have. You just kind of want to maximize and get them highest armor and all that good stuff right now, and focus on leveling up and also doing the side quests, because the side quests get very aggravating. I wonder when this over with. No, it's, and it's an hour timer on the, I guess you would say, Warzone or hotspots. To unlock complete must. Oh, okay, I ain't did that yet. I'll get to it eventually. So let's see. And this was the taunt I was talking about. And those are the thorns. Yeah, he finna die. Alright, so as you'll be able to see, I'm still trying to figure this game out. Not ready yet. Oh, 2 viewers. Appreciate the viewers. Appreciate y'all taking the time out. So, with my 7,000 Ubers, I guess I can tell a crazy story. I don't know what the hell that is, so I'm gonna drop something. Favorite it. What I always recommend for anybody, if you're unsure about something when it comes to video games or you need a question answer, you feel, I highly recommend YouTube. YouTube has revolutionized the video game world. I mean, some of the stuff people are teaching and the time and effort people are putting in their YouTube channels to really give like help. Like, man, I remember back when you used to find somebody who had a game shark, and like you would do anything to get to be his friend or be that person's friend just so you can borrow that game shark. And like, oh man, a game shark, a cheat code book, man, that's one of the best things smoking. I mean, really, I promise you, like, oh man, I still remember the first time I had a game shark. I was able to get hold to a game shark. Oh man, I was so happy. Alright, crazy Uber story. Let's see. Certain stories I can't tell. I'm trying to think. What's something I know I could tell though? I guess at this point I need to make sure I go and do this one quest. Get all that shit after I can make see what she's talking about. Crazy Uber story. Alright, let's get to it. Come on. Somebody put in the chat what's a crazy Uber story y'all want to hear. Or give me a topic. Help me out. You know what? I got one. So there's a club that is very popular where I'm from or where I live at, and it's more like catered towards people who are just now starting out clubbing. So you'll get a lot of situations where people are not handling their alcohol wisely. That's the best way to put it. With that being said, you tend to run across individuals who, for the better part, are just absolutely wasted. I mean, that's the best way to put it. They just out of the like last August, early August. I pulled up to that same club area because the club got a McDonald's above it and the club is underneath. Well, there's a McDonald's, then there's a parking garage underneath the McDonald's, and the club is like to the right of it. So, yeah, I pull up to the McDonald's, and this girl, like, I always carry a trash can with me. So, because I'm so used to seeing people, inebriated in my city. That being said, I pull up, right? Whoop. Wrong word. Skirt. Boom. Pull up, right? So I'm like, what the hell going on? I see this girl, she linked over. I'm thinking she sleep. No, she is throwing up, but she throwing up all on herself. Come to find out, matter of fact, it's 8:30. So I'm like, hey, 8:30, why she doing all that throwing up like that? Got her with the pre-gaming. Got her. Talking about I think they said she was 20 or something like that. Didn't know what she was doing out there pre-gaming. Then her friends just left her there. Luckily, she was with her boyfriend, and he was holding her hair and stuff, but she throwing all up on herself. She was dressed real nice. I felt bad for her, because she set herself up for that okie doke. Who are you hitting like that? Sit that shit down. Why y'all put your hand on me like that? But yeah, so that ain't even the crazy story though. That's like just a little taste of what be going on over there. Here go the crazy one. So I'm driving past the strip. I just dropped some people off. Oh dang, I didn't mean to say the name. Oh Lord. Anywho, the strip. That's the name of the club. So if you know the strip, then you know where I live at. So yeah. So I'm driving past the strip, and I'm dropping these two dudes off. I look over to my right, and it's like kind of like a pond area, and I see this dude. He kind of like he on this girl, and I'm looking like, I'm like, hell, I'm like, what's going on over there? Like, that don't look trippy. So I'm looking. And I'm just like, well, because there's a lot of people walking by, so I'm like, he can't be doing nothing too crazy if ain't nobody screamed or called the police on him. Because the police be coming up and down by the strip. Now, I will say that. So, if he was trying to do something that inappropriate in broad daylight like that, then I don't know. He a bold person. But, come to find out, after I drop the dude off, I get an Uber request right in that area. First thing in my mind, like, man, I hope I ain't got to go deal with that situation. Because I'm a particular Uber. I will play superhero for you if you, like, got to get in my vehicle. Because I'm trying to get you to where you got to go in the most safe, comfortable manner. If I come up and, you in a situation, I'm going to help you out and all that stuff. Because I'm not the biggest dude in the world or nothing like that. But I can say I know how to defend myself. That's the best way to put it. So, if you need to defend yourself and we're together and you with me, you got a high chance of defending yourself. Best way to put it. So yeah, so it's the girl it's the dude. I'm going to the spot. I pick up the dude, then I pick up the girl. I pick up both of them. They're a couple. Then they had two girls with them that was their friends. Come to find out, the dude was pretty much trying to carry the girl because she was like just gone, drunk off her behind. You know, she was out of there. So I'm pretty much picking them up. They don't even have to go far. I mean, like, it's literally like I can literally see where I'm driving them to. I tell them when she get in the car because she is drunk. Like, she limp noodle drunk at this point. She kind of really don't even, I'm pretty sure she don't even remember getting in the car. She is that gone. So he trying to help her, and she like, you know, she's calling him names and stuff like that. And I'm in my head like, damn, you ungrateful chick? You ungrateful witch? Like, he helping you and you somehow he, you know, calling out his name and stuff. It's crazy. And her friends is trying to, like, you know, not make the situation no worse, but they understand, like, he trying to help her out. And I'm like, hey, she need to sit by the window, you feel me? Because a lot of Uber drivers, you throw up in their car or you about to throw up, they kind of like are not understanding. I don't understand why, because you just making the situation harder for yourself, less than, you know, being a burden to them. Whereas if you just, you know, deal with the situation accordingly, that's not what I want. You know, you just handle the situation when it comes to you, it won't be as bad, you know. But a lot of people aren't understanding. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. A lot of people ain't understanding. So yeah, I look at Buddy, because come to find out, before I went to go Uber, yeah, all full circle. Before I went to go Uber, I forgot my trash can. I'm like, come on, man. I literally told myself too, I said, man, the one day I forget my trash can, I bet you somebody drunk will get in my car and they're going to have to throw up. Sure enough, same day. You can't make this stuff up if you want to, man. You can't make this stuff up. So yeah, I'm like, alright. She get in the back seat. I tell her, but I say, look, man, if she got to throw up, let me know. I'll pull it over. You feel me? Because I don't want you throwing up in my car. You know, you get paid like $200, I think $240 or something like that. Uber gonna pay you, or they gonna charge the people to clean your vehicle. But I don't even want to be dealing with all that throw up in my car. You feel me? Like, it ain't that serious. I kind of want to get you gone so I can move on to my next Uber. So I keep the trash can for you to throw up, because, you know, I done been drunk before. I'm behind too. So I understand how it is, you know. Sometimes you get a little saucy. You know, you just young, trying to enjoy your life. You know, you don't know no better. So, yeah. I feel like it's this spot right there. Yeah, it's that spot right there. Okay. Yeah, so she get in the car. She don't want to sit by the window. I'm like, you need this. She want to sit in the middle. I'm like, lady, how you demand the orders? You can't open your eyes. Who is you to tell somebody where you gonna sit at? You don't even know you in the car. Yeah, I'm like, come on, what you got going on? I said, you know what? You know, because some people have certain levels of drunkenness, and she's a witch drinker. If you know, take the W and switch it to a B, you know, calling people derogatory words and stuff like that. But it is what it is, you know. So yeah. I'm driving. And before we leave, I tell Buddy, I said, look, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do if she throw up in my car. So just let me know. I'm driving a couple of feet. I'm trying to get there because I know she not built like that. Like I can tell she is definitely gonna have to throw up at some point. I don't know when, you know. No clue when, but I know it's coming. So she started, you know, handling her business. No, I'm driving. All of a sudden I hear some like some gurgle noise. I'm like, oh, somebody about to throw up. Bruh, she throws up. But he catches the throw up in his hand. He caught all the throw up. He ain't waste a drop. I was like, oh my God, that's so nasty. Like, what is you doing? I mean, I guess I must have put the fear in God in when it must have been a look in my eyes. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I do have somewhat of a temper. And I don't know how I would have handled that. Can't even cap on it. But I mean, ugh. So after she throws up in his hand, he catches it. She gets out the car. He trying to calm me down, make sure I'm calm. And I'm cool. You know, you caught the throw up. I'm saying, you caught the throw up. I'm straight. I'm like, at this point, she starts walking off by herself because they trying to pretty much make sure I'm not losing my mind. And I'm cool. Ain't no throw up getting in the car. Yeah. So she starts walking. And like, I don't know where y'all from, but I'm from the South. So in the South, we have like deep ditches sometimes. Where like a ditch deep enough that you can put like two or three bodies laying down, stack them on top of each other, right? She started walking. Mind you, she is very drunk. Like, not a little bit inebriated, not tipsy. I'm talking about she is limp noodle drunk, walking. She honestly looking back, it all come full circle. She deserved that. Now I think about it, she actually deserved what she got. She walks a couple feet, boom, right into the ditch. I'm talking about her little foot was hanging out the ground like that. And I'm trying to tell them, hey man, y'all need to check on your friend. I'm good. I'm like, y'all trying to get back in the car so I can drop y'all off. They said, man, I can't even do it. She done threw it. Her friends like, I can't even get in the car. You know, she done threw up in his hand. We can walk away. Honestly, they could have walked away the whole time. They just wanted to waste money on Uber, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really care because I'm getting paid anyway. So, you know, it is what it is with me. But yeah, man, little dangling foot. I'm talking about she hit that ditch so hard. I want to laugh. I wish I recorded it. I mean, she was so quick. It was like some cartoon type stuff. She just started moving, and then all of a sudden, boom, hit that ditch. I said, dang. Where they do that at? To the two viewers, you know, follow the channel. We got all types of games coming. On our main games, Multiverses, we hoping for that to come back up. But you know how that is. Hopefully they make some great upgrades to that. Mortal Kombat, Overwatch 2, Dead by Daylight. We do Call of Duty 2, but right now we just doing Cold War. I'm kind of Call of Duty out a little bit. I still like Cold War though. It's pretty decent for the most part. Right? But yeah, with the barbarians, honestly, if you're gonna do a barbarian build, I recommend focusing on your health because you're not really. You pretty much gonna be in the melee in the middle of things. Like you could be in a room with almost 200 creatures all attacking you, and if you ain't got no health, I mean, what are we doing? Cause my last barbarian, it wasn't bad, but I definitely felt like I could have did a whole lot better. With this build, I'm just gonna take it easy, grind out. Definitely liking this bleed situation though. It's making it a lot easier for me to kill people than my other build. But it is World 1. With the other build, I was on World 2 a lot. To the 2 viewers, man. Hey, speak in the chat. Hey, how y'all doing today? What's your name? Or maybe y'all robots. Who knows? You know, I'm a very friendly person, as you can see. I don't like talking a lot, but I can be talkative, and I have a lot of funny stories I'm gonna start telling and putting on the internet. A lot of funny stories. I just gotta think of get a topic. We can skip that. I'm gonna go ahead and murk these people, man. I ain't got time for that. Be sure to fill up healer before leaving. That was child's play. That was wrong for that. That was too easy. Come on, man. Make this harder than what it got to be. And if you follow me on YouTube, Elevated11 Gaming, you'll see I'm about to post a video. And I post videos every Friday. Whereas I'm just gonna try to make a lot of content of different stuff, but mainly focusing on gaming. I got a book I'm working on. Just a whole bunch of different stuff I got going. A bunch of different projects I got going. I've gotten to a point in my life where I find myself busy doing the stuff I love to do. I also have a clothing line. Once I get more viewers and stuff, I'm going to be able to post my clothing line on YouTube. I got a lot of wisdom as well. Had a lot of experiences in my life. Level 17, man. Come on. I'm not playing. Like I said, you want to focus on getting as much health as you can. As you can see, you're going to be using this taunt to get in the middle of things. But I highly recommend a bleed build, man. I mean, just, it's so much better than the build I had before. I think I'm going to focus on just bleed skills, making things vulnerable, taunting, and thorns. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, if I just attack them and run away trying to heal, like, you know how helpful that's going to be in a boss battle? Man. Get this first goddamn time. Definitely gonna need a horse. If you ain't got a horse, you ain't gonna make it. I said I'm working on a bleed build, so another good move that you can use is Whirlpool. It gives you a lot of damage, especially if you use the taunt button, which is something we're gonna definitely implement eventually here. I don't know why that's marked. That makes no sense. That's another thing you want to check on too, because as you going through the game, you'll realize you're doing them and don't even know it. Did that a couple times before. Well, with that being said, in the stream now. Thanks for your time.